Sometimes when you get something that you can't have in your lunch by mistake, it's not the end of the world because you can always switch your lunch, and a lot of cafeteria people are very understanding and polite about it. Humphrey's just giving me kisses right now. Anyway, hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And here's Humphrey. We're going to do a Humphrey and story time. And today's Humphrey and story time is going to be the time my friend accidentally got a meat lunch instead of a vegetarian lunch when she was a vegetarian because the cafeteria wasn't notified that she was a vegetarian, and she made a mistake of getting a meat lunch, and she didn't think there was an option for a vegetarian lunch that day and thought she had to stick with her food, but luckily the cafeteria had an extra option. So anyway, this is a story just to let you guys know that if you're a vegetarian and there's meat for lunch one day, cafeteria people are very flexible. They can always provide you with a certain type of lunch if you are a vegetarian and stuff. And they're very helpful and polite. And if you get a meat lunch, they can always switch out your food for you, and they're super nice about it. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope this teaches you that if you're a vegetarian, you get meat by mistake, you can always switch your lunch out, and people are nice about it. So this all started about 20 years ago. I was in the 3rd grade. If you want to see the story, 21 years ago, excuse me. I was held back in the 3rd grade, which if you want to see that full story, I'll link that down below if you didn't see. It was lunchtime at school, and we usually had our lunch around like 12-ish because that was the times our lunch started, because I was a full day 3rd grade. When I was in special ed 1st through 3rd, we would have our lunch like super early. I think we would have it around maybe 10 or 11 o'clock, which is super early for lunch. So anyway, it was 12 o'clock, it was lunchtime, and I sat to have lunch. I went to go get lunch, and I think it was like a chili cheese and chip that day for lunch, and I just got like plain chips, or was it a burger? I don't remember, but I know it was something with meat in it. And then I sit down to go and have lunch, and then my friend vegetarian, yes, I named her vegetarian because she's a vegetarian in this video, sits down with me and looks at her lunch and notices she got meat in her lunch. So she starts kind of like crying, and I feel really bad for her. And I was like, "Are you okay?" She goes, "I bought a meat lunch instead of I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian, and blah, 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 blah." And she's like crying, and I feel really bad for her. And she's like freaking out over like how she got meat and everything for lunch. And so I'm trying to figure out what I can do, because she's like, "I don't have any money to buy another lunch. What do I do? What do I do?" And blah, 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 blah. So me and my other friend, me and my other friend try to cheer vegetarian up, but vegetarian's not having the best luck. Then all of a sudden, a yard duty who was in the cafeteria hears vegetarian crying and asks what's going on. And she goes, "I got a meat lunch instead of a vegetarian lunch by mistake, and I'm a vegetarian, blah, 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 and I don't have enough money to get another lunch, and I spent all my money, blah, blah, blah." And she's crying so the yard duty that was in the cafeteria was able to calm vegetarian down and tell her, "It's not that big of a deal. We can provide you with a vegetarian lunch because you're a vegetarian, blah, 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 blah." So once the yard duty explained that to vegetarian, she was able to calm down. They walk her with her lunch over into the place where she got, the part of the cafeteria where she got her lunch. And then the lunch lady gives her her money back. And so when she gets her money back, they were able to provide her with like some kind of veggie chili chips and cheese or something. And they got her a salad and everything, and they got her an entire lunch that was made for a vegetarian, which was a really good thing. And she was able to eat her lunch, and she comes back with her vegetarian lunch and then sits down and starts eating with us. And she felt so much better now that she got something that she could eat, which was a good thing. And my friends and I were very happy for her. So the moral of the story is, if you get a lunch with meat in it when you're a vegetarian by accident, it's not the end of the world. You can always ask to switch your lunch out, and the cafeteria people people can help you get a vegetarian lunch and everything, and they'll provide you with a vegetarian lunch, and they'll give you options for being if you're a vegetarian, excuse me. And they're super helpful. So it is not the end of the world if you get a meat lunch when you're a vegetarian. You can always just switch it out, and they'll always give you your lunch money back and are super duper helpful. And I apologize for the background noise. That is my neighbor's dogs. So that was a story about how the time my friend accidentally got a lunch with meat in it when she was a vegetarian. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and excuse Humphrey's yawn. And I'll see you in another video soon.